So I bought Dungeons of Dread. It is a basically a reprint of four very famous D&D modules from the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons system. It's the Tomb of Horrors, White Plume Mountain. What's the other one? The Lost Caverns of Toshikante. Yeah, I know. I butchered that. Sorry. And what are the third one? I'm glad they did it, and I really love these modules. These are modules from my childhood. These are really, when you think of Dungeons and Dragons, the Tome of Horrors. To this day, I remember going through it the first time. I never actually went through White Plume Mountain, oddly enough, but I definitely read it. Expedition to the Barrier Peaks again. I bought the Gamma World set, and it's just, a lot of people are griping about the fact that the pullouts, in the original, these pictures that came with the module, like especially for, you would definitely like to have the pictures for the Tome of Horrors to be out separate from the book. I understand that, and I don't have a gripe with that. It is what it is. It's a reprint. Put in a nice book. I do have a gripe though. The paper is a glossy paper, which, I don't know, it takes away from the warmth of, I just bought a whole bunch of Swords and Wizardry books, and they have, they have the warm texture paper. These are glossy. So I don't really like that. But the thing that really bothers me about this reprint is they went ahead and they said, and you see this in prints, and especially from old reprints of old books. They went ahead and they said, we're just going to do this in a very simple black and white, no gray tones. Now, they get away with most of the art, especially like Jeff D's art. Jeff D has always been a clean, very line-filled art, linear, very little shading goes on in his work. So his work really shines in these books, in these reprints. But when you get to, again, going to with the Lost Caverns book, and you get, especially when you get into the monsters pulled out that comes with it, this is the monster pull-out that introduced us to famous monsters like Grats and the Alu Demon and those, and boy, it looks really bad, especially poor Grats himself, which, in the original print, he looked very dark to begin with, but this is just a butcher job. And my point though is, again, I understand it cost me $40 for this book, which I could have gotten on, I could have gotten on Amazon for $25, but I bought it at my gaming store, and I always like to support my gaming store when I can. But some of these pure black and white photos are just harsh, real harsh. And I don't know. I understand with them being, the worst though is the Tomb of Horrors. I'm sorry, you probably can't see that, but it is blurry. I mean, it is just totally out of. Now, though, I will say this: I kind of remembered the photo, the original picture, and that was in full color, and it was really kind of whacked a little bit off of the center to begin with. I wondered though. So anyway, that is my one gripe about this reprint. Again, $40, $10 per module. Not a bad deal. And if you really, if you really complain, especially about the handouts, the character handouts and whatnot, to be honest, you can go online. It's all on there. It's been on there for free, no matter what TSR did about pulling. It's on there for free. It's everywhere. These are very old modules. So if you really need a handout or something, you can print it out. But this, it just would have been, especially when you're doing this as a reprint for fans, it would be nice to just go that little extra distance to do a tone print instead of this stark black and white on glossy paper. And I've been told they're all like this, all these reprints. I actually had thought about, because I don't play Advanced Dungeons & Dragons no more. I actually got into Sword and Wisdom quite a bit. But I thought about buying this just for nostalgic reasons, and that's why I bought, partly why I bought this one. But now, boy, to put that much money into a crappy reprint, no.